Listening to and monitoring your competition is likely the number one, most obvious way to use your newly gained social media monitoring powers. In competitive markets, after all, it's an absolute imperative. Think about candidates running in an election. Every word said by or about the opponent is an opportunity to strike, to differentiate, to tell the world that we can do it better. But is it really inbound? It depends on what you do with that information. Inbound is a human, holistic, and helpful approach to doing business. Be careful that you don't become so obsessive watching the competition that it might over-influence your strategy. Inbound is about being customer-centric, not competitor-centric. It's good to know what your competitors are doing so you can better position yourself, but do it to help your customers. Now with that out of the way, let's go over why you might monitor your competition as part of your social media monitoring activities. Well, for one, you and your competitors are innately participating in the same industry. When rising tides lift all boats, understanding those tides is pretty important to guiding your company's strategy. Your competitors might be more or less susceptible to a particular variable that influences them. Monitoring your competitors can help you get ahead of industry-wide changes. For example, as of 2018, companies who store data about European Union citizens needed to spend a ton of energy orchestrating their data processes and technology to support the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR requirements. A number of US businesses thought about how this regulation impacted companies in the EU and asked, if that were to happen here in the US with our customers, what would we need to do? What are those companies doing to prepare themselves? And where are they feeling the most pain? What can we learn from them? Those companies began to put new systems in place. And when the state of California implemented a new privacy law, those businesses were already set for success and positioned way ahead of their US-based competition. When monitoring your competitors, take note of their wins, losses, reputation, differentiations, marketing tactics, relationships, alliances, and even their brand voice. These characteristics and how they change over time can be used to inform your own decisions. You want to use the information as part of a holistic marketing intelligence strategy. Let's say a competitor had some kind of very public blunder. Ask yourself, if that catastrophe happened to you, wouldn't you feel like they took a cheap shot? Is this really the opportunity to go in for the kill? Is the oversight of a few of your competitors' employees really going to help differentiate your offering? In this case, the best thing to do is to simply listen to the social posts about the incident and creatively and helpfully contribute to that conversation. Don't take the opportunity to make a hard sales pitch to their customers. Just make sure those people feel as though they're being heard, especially if your competitor isn't listening. What you can do, however, is what Aviation Gin did. The exercise equipment company Peloton aired an ad during the 2019 holiday season that featured a woman who viewers saw as less enthusiastic about receiving a bike than Peloton intended. Aviation Gin, a company owned by actor Ryan Reynolds, saw that the internet was abuzz about Peloton's blunder. Rather than bashing Peloton directly, Aviation Gin hired the actress in the Peloton ad and created a sequel of sorts, showcasing the woman in the ad's next steps after a year of owning the bike. They never once mentioned Peloton. It was internet gold, and the video was a trending topic for days after Aviation Gin shared it on their social channels. In the first 2 months after the Aviation Gin ad appeared in social media, the YouTube video had over 6 million views.
For a general social media monitoring business strategy, in terms of watching your competitors, it's a great way to identify what moves they might be making and where they may be going. For example, if your competitor starts to create social media posts around the topic of automation, whereas they previously have not spoken about that, that could be a key indicator that maybe they're going to launch a new product with a key automation functionality, or add automation to a current product. You might want to go back to their website and check out if they've made any updates there, and prepare for that.
Monitoring the competition will help your business grow and improve, and hopefully sidestep some of the pitfalls that others have already experienced.